Evening, folks, this is BestInSlot. We're back playing Return to Jurassic Park. Our T-Rex, our 2001 Jurassic Park 3 T-Rex in this lovely brown colour.
Focus and you showed determination. And now for your efforts, we are showing increased knowledge which improves our ability to care for the dinosaurs.
She's on the move. Gonna grab a contract.
These animals only have a few ways to express themselves, and rage is the one we should try to avoid.
Oh. Nope, not yet. Oh, they're thinking about it. They're considering it. Those are the raptors we had contained right from the start of the game. I think that's really cool.
We'll need all the tools we can find and all the strength we can muster.
Oh, I don't want any of it. Oh, alright then, Ellie.
This latest contract appears to hold the promise of some amazing discoveries, which around here is really saying something.
Are we about to see it? I know that they have added at least... Oh, there it goes!
Alan usually hands the camera to me.
Oh!
Now
Oh!
I'm handing it to you. If you could take the following photographs of the dinosaurs, I sure would appreciate it.
No. Oh! 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 That's really cool! I love
I
it!
just heard that a new contract's available. I think you'd be perfect for it.
Now, I'm wondering if that means large carnivores and medium carnivores can always fight, or is that a custom Raptor-Rex interaction? All I know is I want to see it in capture mode. Let's get this letterbox on the go. And timescale slow, and then we're going to hide things. Let's see. Oh, God, I love that Raptor. Oh, Lord, she's covered. Buddy, you want to turn around? Oh God! Oh no! She's got AirPods in. They're still, he's still trying to tranquilize the raptor in the background. It doesn't do anything, buddy. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Oh, right, okay. We're just in time. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, no, oh, slow. Jumps up onto the side. Rex kind of tries to grab it. The raptor is biting around at the neck, clawing at the Rex, bites over the top off the neck like so. She's trying. She swings over the Rex, rolls. The raptor falls. Rex catches her in her mouth. I get stuck in a tree. Fun for the whole family. Catches in her own mouth, bites down, and then swing, bada, swing, whee! I believe I can fly. I believe. No. Okay, there we go. I think there's one more raptor knocking around somewhere. Yeah, over there. What we should do then is try to contain that one right now. Wait, which side of the fence are you on? The wrong side. Okay, that's fine. Well, I'm going to rebuild the Rex paddock. Well, we can. I'd love you to move over to over here. That would be fantastic. You want to be cool? You want to be cool? Yeah, there we go. Good raptor. Good girl. Let's get that on there. Awesome. She's on the way. This is it, the final kill. This is it's pretty cool because not only is it like a nod to Jurassic Park itself with the Rex taking down the raptors. I'm not strictly sure this makes sense, but that's okay. It's also a pretty cool nod to the end of Jurassic World. You know, they released the Rex to take down the Indominus with the help of the raptors, as it happens. This is what I miss about the franchise. You know, the Rex and the raptors weren't puppies. The Rex wasn't necessarily there to help. She's just an alpha predator out murdering stuff. She wasn't collabing with the velociraptors to take down her foe. She's just a killer, yo. She was a hero, but not because she wanted to be. And she'd already murdered people in the film, so... It is a shame it's still not a little bit more dynamic, like the raptor's going to stop, then the Rex is going to turn to face her, and then they'll do the animation. Or they're just going to hang out and chill. Have a nice time. Catch a movie, maybe. Hey! Hey! Turn around yourself, buddy. There you go. And she's probably not very hungry right now. But, so, oh, no, not yet. Well, whilst all that's going on, I'm going to go try to get this, blah, blah, blah. Its aggressive instincts. Oh, I got another Rex, by the way. I'm not really sure why. Just in case. You never know, folks. You never know. I want to release a aggressive instincts Triceratops. Which is... Ah, sweet. Lucky that I already had it. Any skins I haven't had yet? I don't think we had A, did we? Whatever. I think we're going to play... Yeah, there we go. Right, okay. We're going to capture mode again, because it is really cool. I'm going to scale that down a little bit more, and we're going to go slow from the get-go. There we go. Swings in, tries to bite. The raptor jukes, swings, serpentines, leaps up with a little holler, grabs onto the Rex. Does get bit by the tail there, actually, but manages to sort of shake it off. Keeps clawing at the Rex, bites into the Rex. Rexy's not loving it, she's flailing. She rolls, though, and the raptor tumbles off. She catches her in her mouth. Bites down. Raptor's dead. You can see there the legs come down at the second bite. And fly. There we go. And now we need to tranquilize the Rex. Oh, screw it. Let's do it manually. Oh, boy. Ready. Hit. That was pretty good. And usually it's pretty bad, so I'll take that. That's got to be enough to take it down, right? Oh, Lord. I'm on my way. Let's go, team. I'm gonna flare, just for fun. Yeah. I think that should be enough. Is she tumbling? She's tumbled. Crisis averted, folks. Go back to your day jobs. Oh, Lord, she's done a split. She's done a proper split. Alright, let's get her out of here, shall we? Let's go take her back to her exhibit, which is over here. Everything should be pretty hunky-dory again. Oh, yeah, let's pop out this Tyrannosaurus. No, that's a T.rex. I want to cancel the T.rex, please. Let's pop out this trike over there.
Heading to pick up the asset.
Let's wrap up that contract and put it in the win column.
While we're waiting on mission 7 to complete, we're going to nip and get ourselves a nice photo as well. With my very slightly battered Ranger vehicle. Only very slightly. It's smoking and it's crumbling and it's all in terrible, terrible pieces. But still. Can I get a photo of just compies that's worth 25? How do you even take a photo of the compies? Let's find out. Are the compies in that photo? I have no idea. No. Apparently not. Okay, we should just nip over to the left, shouldn't we? Although I think they're actually coming out the tree line now. How I would ever know, I'm unsure. Okay, you know what, I'm just going to go the other way. We're going to go to the left. Hello. I love it. I really want to see a T-Rex take one of those down. I don't know if that's actually a thing, but given the tour vehicle, I love that you can go for this. Given the tour vehicle was separated from the Dilophosaurus, I'm assuming that is the case. I think that would look really, really cool. And be very, you know, film appropriate. Which is more appropriate, more important. I was going to say important. My mind does that constantly. Like, there's two words in my head that I'm considering using. So I just, instead of saying one, like a normal person, I'll just smack them together, really. Just slap them both in there and hope it comes out as something vaguely English. Important. When something's both important and appropriate. Or appropriate. That's not as good, that one. I know there's many dinosaurs here, but where the bloody Nora are they? There we go. I'm just going to get across this. This is an all-terrain vehicle, baby. Da-da. 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 Is that worth 25k? It's a lot of dinosaurs. Da-da. I'm too far away. We have actually done the mission. You can see in the bottom right, it's saying the mission's finished, but it's not going to pop up until we hop out of the vehicle. But since I'm here, I do want to try to get this done. Excuse me. Please excuse me. Okay, that's got to be a good photo. Surely, that's worth a fortune. Huh. Huh. I can do I can do this. It's fine. I can do this. I think it's the angle. The angle is bad. Eh? This is much more difficult than I anticipated it being. I'm not gonna lie. I thought this would be super easy. Come on. Whew, by 34. That was close.
Oh, a new picture. Cool.
Hey, Cabot. This keeps popping up. That appears to be it, ladies and gentlemen. That's mission 7 done. Return to Jurassic Park items available in campaign and challenge.
So who was behind the sabotage and data theft?
Biosyn. They are my only real competition at the moment. And I needed to stop them before they can do any more harm to InGen. And to Jurassic Park, of course. I knew they wouldn't give up after their first attempt.
So then, Finch's disappearance was all part of the plan?
Am I not allowed to have some surprises of my own, Dr. Malcolm?
Huh. I'm starting to like you, John.
So Biosyn didn't get to you, Cabot?
Of course not. I was working a con from the inside for Mr. Hammond.
John, keeping us out of the loop like before, it's not exactly inspiring confidence.
But why?
Because he didn't trust us. Isn't that right, John?
Our previous difficulties were the result of an inside job. Regrettable, really. Still, I needed to be sure that no one else was involved.
Okay, but why Cabot?
His mother is one of my biggest investors.
I've always loved dinosaurs. My mother invested on my behalf. It was just a lucky break that John was looking for someone with my skill set.
She's worth billions. Quiet money.
Who would ever have known?
Right.
So you don't worry about money?
Worry about? No. Obsess over it? Well, I confess. Consider me guilty.
Which is why I think young Cabot here has become such a valued asset.
Because he adds the greed factor.
Science and art have always needed commerce, Dr. Malcolm. You can't change that reality.
But John, changing reality is precisely what you've done with Jurassic Park. And only time will reveal the extent of the damage.
Or the good?
Ellie's right. This has the potential to be a place where people can truly learn from the past.
And repeat its mistakes.
No, you're wrong, Ian. They're not mistakes. These dinosaurs are beautiful animals. They deserve the chance we've given them. They deserve Jurassic Park.
Time always tells, doesn't it?
Isn't that true of everything?
Yep. Everything takes time and money.
We have both. And now the world has a place, this place, to visit these wonderful creatures. Thanks to you, the dinosaurs live. Jurassic Park lives. Or as Dr. Malcolm would put it, we found a way.
Do.
Wow, you really do have an eye for getting some terrific images.
I do. I am immensely talented. Thank you, Dr. Sattler. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the campaign.
These breakthroughs of yours should prove invaluable.
That is literally it. There we go. Yeah, Jurassic World Evolution Frontier Developments PLC. Okay, I don't care about this. I'm sorry, you all immensely talented people.
I do this myself, but Mr. Hammond needs me in other places to do other things. So, lucky for you, this contract is yours to take.
So, I do want a 5-star this park. I don't know if we actually... I don't believe we get anything for 5-starring it. But I do want to get it just because there is an achievement for doing so, and I figured we may as well pick it up whilst we're here. We're on 4.5. It's also a good way to round things off. We do, of course, need to keep working on reputation and stuff like that, just to unlock all the items, but I will just do that on my own time. There's no reason you guys need to be involved in that process. So, we're done. I don't know what else to add. We've literally finished the campaign. How long did that take? This is episode 6. We're halfway through episode 6. You know what's funny? At the start, it really felt like it was going to be quite fast, but I'd say it's about the same length as all the other campaigns. It definitely wasn't as challenging, I would say. I don't think people will find this one frustrating in the same way that they found Claire's frustrating, for example. That's not necessarily a bad thing at all. Oh, you are kind of blue, aren't you? You're kind of like a blue-grey colour. What are you again? Isn't this the 1997 pan? Yeah. Eh? All I feel is confusion. Anyways, so yeah, we did it. Officially done. So yeah, we'll just spend the rest of this video basically working on our 5-star rating. We should be super close. We do need some more unique species. Is there any? Do I still have Gallimimuses for a start? Yes. Cool. What else can we work on? I think the Coryphosaurus. Yeah. I am, buddy. I am. Let's pop out some of these.
I think I haven't noticed that you've stayed true to our mission. Your outstanding efforts are worthy of both praise and, well, something more. I hope, no, I'm confident that you will use this wisely.
What are these worth? 32. That should be enough. If we get 5 of these, I think this will be enough to push us over the edge towards 5 stars. But we shall see. Normal, rainforest, jungle, vivid, woodland, awesome. Yeah, okay, so I guess it's a good time to review the campaign a little bit. So this is always difficult for me, because for me, oddly enough, the campaign is probably the least important part of the DLC, right? Because you play the campaign, you enjoy the campaign, but then you're done. And what you're left with is what you're going to be using in the future. What you're left with is all the sandbox items. What you're left with is the new challenge modes, the new maps, the new dinosaurs, blah 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 blah. That's kind of the prolonged focus, and in that respect, this DLC absolutely knocks it out of the park. Got all these new buildings. It'd be nice if we had maybe a little bit more for the classic Jurassic Park in terms of attractions or something like that. I can kind of understand why we don't, but I would have liked to see something else, maybe something based on the books, maybe a roller coaster, you know, just anything like that. I don't know what they would have included, but I would have liked to see something to give it a little bit more variety. Beyond that, I'm generally speaking very happy. All the new skins are great. Some dinosaurs could have done with a little bit of love and maybe didn't get it. Dilophosaurus, Gallimimus, Spinosaurus are the top 3 that come to mind. Spinosaurus is already really good. I just think a new normal map upgrade, you know, a better looking normal map would have been a nice thing. Because if you zoom in on the Spinosaurus, it looks awful. But that's not really the point. The Jeep tour is perfect. It's just a big old nostalgia bomb more than anything else. It really is. And in that respect, it nails it. Having the original voice cast was really cool. That final mission was pretty awesome.
To discover on these islands besides dinosaurs. This new item of yours, for instance.
I mean, releasing the Rex to take down the raptors, it's very similar in a way to how we had to handle the Spinoraptor in Doctor Who's, but much more thematically and canonically, you know, relevant, basically. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys have had too. Had too.
There is still so much work to be done. This contract, for instance, is one such example.
Are you actually kidding me with this capacity nonsense?
Jurassic Park must be the premier destination spot on the globe. Our visitor ratings will help ensure that it is.
No words. No words. 4th hotel. 4th hotel. It's whatever, it's fine. So, where can I put these Coryphosauruses? Can I put them anywhere? Is actually the question. I'm not convinced. What's the Stegosaurus's population?
People are very happy with their experience at the park.
15.
That makes me happy as well.
Pachycephalosaurus, 10. No, that's a problem. Can't go in there. I think we might have to make a new exhibit. We're going to make like a little mini exhibit that sits in this gap right here. We're just going to use a light cable fence. One thing I really like about it is the tour, kind of like, you can put it through if you want, but I actually kind of, like, I think every now and again you want the tour vehicle to go through the exhibit, you know, like it usually does up here. But I think there's something really cool about driving through 2 disparate exhibits like this, you know. You're going to drive along here, you look to your left, you'll see T.rex or Dilophosaurus, you look to your right, you'll see the Coryphosaurus. I think that's pretty cool. Let's get those sent over. Please have a social need of at least 5. Please don't be 6. I can't remember who it is. I think it's the Myosaur that has a social need of 6.
Asset to be collected.
Cannot quite remember, but
Asset collection request.
pain in the booty either way. Okay. So yeah, we just need to get the score up a little bit higher. It looks like we're going to clip it with the quarries. Maybe. I'm a little worried that we're a tiny, tiny bit short. But what we could do in that case is actually knock out some compies as well. It does look like we're a little short. I'm just gonna grab 5 compies. That's a parasaur. Oh, no, there we go. 5 stars. Beautiful. Got the achievement. Okay, so, tell you what. One thing we obviously need to do is I need to finish off the reputation rewards just to unlock stuff. Well, I'm curious about that. We're gonna do some testing because at the moment, the only thing we haven't unlocked that's relevant to my Sandbox experience is the heavy cable fence, right? We don't have the heavy cable fence. So what I'm wondering, I'm gonna knock back to the main. No, we'll do that in a sec. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to. Can I not go to Isla Sorna? Huh. You actually can't travel between the islands in the campaign. That's interesting. That definitely suggests that Isla Sorna never has like a campaign, a research reward kind of thing, which makes a lot of sense because why would it? So what I'm really wondering right now is if we go into Sandbox, will we have access to the heavy cable fence? Because the achievement or the quest did say unlock the Jurassic Park items for the campaign and challenge and stuff like that. Does that mean everything's unlocked, or do we have to go and do something else? Plus, we can showcase the Sandbox mode a little bit and stare at the skins that I'll inevitably never get. So we have unlocked the islands, which is pretty cool. Nublar 1993 is large, and Isla Sorna 93 is also large. Okay, they're definitely unlocked. Era, we can go Jurassic World or Jurassic Park. Just going to load up on creative and see what we can do. The campaign is done, you know? So, yeah. May as well mess around for a few minutes and then we'll call it an early night. I've had a really good time with the campaign. Some of the story beats were interesting. The Cabot disappearing thing, it was maybe a little bit too telegraphed that he was meant to be involved, but the bringing back Biosyn was really cool. Cabot then being a little bit of a ploy, you know, working on the inside for Biosyn was actually pretty cool as well. I'd actually like to see more story in these situations. You know, at the end there where they're talking about that, how did Cabot get into Biosyn? How long has he been pretending to work for Biosyn? What did Biosyn do? How did they get access to everything to do it in the first place? Did they have someone else working on the inside? You know, all this kind of stuff. I'm just really curious. We know Biosyn. So the reason they got Cabot involved is because Biosyn got involved right at the start. Remember, very early on, they were messing around with the breeding, especially on Isla Sorna, and that's when Cabot decided to go and infiltrate them. Who was involved at the start? You know, just a little bit more story would have been really cool. But generally speaking, yeah, it was awesome. I know, game. So let's have a look at this. Oh, cool, we do have it. Okay. I'm going to make a penis, apparently. I love that fence. Is that not the coolest fence going? That is baller. It really is. That's proper Jurassic Park free stuff right there. I love it. I really do. I mean, the aviary's there. I'm surprised that the raptor pen is in enclosures. It makes sense for the campaign, because it is an enclosure in the campaign. It keeps the raptors that all broke out at the end. But on Sandbox mode, it's not. On Sandbox mode, it is just a decoration, essentially. We've got our buildings. I believe if we build a hatchery, we'll see all the dinosaurs. Yeah, so mini review then. Is Return to Jurassic Park worth it? Absolutely. You know, basically, it's a weird thing to review because I think if you're already considering buying it, or you already played Jurassic World Evolution at all, you're going to buy this DLC, right? This is probably the best possible DLC we'll ever get. I don't think it gets better than this in terms of adding things to the game, adding things to the story, bringing in characters and stuff like that. I don't think this gets better. This is the pinnacle. Maybe if they add like a Mosasaurus display or something like that and a few other aquatic creatures, that'd be amazing. I don't think we'll ever get that, but you never know. Where they go from here is very much beyond me, I will say. I'm not allowed to do that, am I? The big whoops. And I already know it works, I've already tested it. So yeah, don't have to max out the reputation rewards, which is pretty cool. Everything's unlocked on Sandbox. We can well, from my perspective, I haven't done any of my... You may have seen on release day I did many videos. As of right now, I haven't done any of them, which is a terrifying prospect. So at least I know I can get started on all those on Sandbox mode right now. This is Isla Nublar's Sandbox, looking pretty beautiful. I love that they've rebuilt this little, you know, the embankment from the original Jurassic Park. This is going to be a very popular park. It is just... It's humongous, it really is. I think it's probably still smaller than Sauna. But I definitely prefer this kind of like undulating hills they've got going on rather than the big mountains that kind of... Like Sauna feels like you're building in a canyon a little bit. Whereas I think this feels very open, you know, in a nice way. Okay, I've prattled on for long enough. Thank you so much for joining me for this entire playthrough. This is the end of the year, so next year, hopefully we're going to get some more exciting stuff for Jurassic World Evolution. I do think we'll see support in 2020, but I do also expect it to maybe be a little bit less support than we got this year. We'll have to wait and see what happens, but I am optimistic for the future of the game and also for the future of the franchise, especially in 2021 when we get the new film and inevitably tons of games and DLCs and all this kind of media for the franchise. Very exciting stuff. I don't want to say goodbye. Thank you for joining me. Cheers much love as always. Bye-bye. Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to help support me a little bit more, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. There's a link in the description down below. Every little really does help in times like these, but it's not at all expected, and by just watching the video you've already helped me out massively, and it makes you a pretty cool person, so well done you. Thanks for joining me either way, I'll see you next time.